The substance abuse policy was created to keep students safe on campus while still allowing for students to grow as a person. The goal of these policies is for the students to learn from their mistakes.
In many cases, students who have violated the substance abuse policy on campus are sent to peer review board hearings, which help students find ways to learn from their experiences as young adults rather than punish them.
Okay. So, RAs have a huge job. So there's a lot of stuff you do, and a lot of it has to do with making the campus just feel safe for everyone or fun. And so a lot of times the reason people become RAs is because they care about residents and they like to plan programs and things like that, which is why I'm an RA, because I love talking to residents and meeting new people and planning programs and making everyone feel safe. But the enforcement part is my least favorite part about being an RA, but I do it because I want to make sure everyone feels safe and everyone's having a good time and everyone's being responsible, but not to the point where they're getting alcohol poisoning. Because to me, if I'm up at 4 in the morning and someone's puking their guts out, that's super scary. Because I care about them a lot, and I don't know, I just want to make sure everyone's having fun. So when people break the alcohol policy, it makes me sad because I don't like writing them up. They obviously don't like being written up, and it's just not a good situation. So I guess that's the way it affects me. When I'm having to write someone up, and it's takes 2 hours, and you're writing a paper, and it's 3 a.m. on a Saturday, and this person's wasted. You're I'm really glad I'm writing a paper right now because you're super drunk. So it's just kind of a bummer, because if you're smart about it and you're not doing stupid stuff, it usually is kind of hard to get caught. So then a lot of times you're just kind of hey dude, what do you do? So I guess that's how it is.
How is
It's kind of enforced in that, obviously if you're under 21, you're not allowed to be carrying alcohol, you're not allowed to have it in plain sight, and it's just enforced in that. I don't know, if we see it, we're supposed to, as you guys probably know, write up the person, call in CPS occasionally, not all times, but if the persons are of underage, obviously there's an issue there.
do you think that anything should be changed, or do you like the policies and how they are written?
My position.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty straightforward and they make a lot of sense. We've made a lot of changes this year. Well, not we, but the people above me made a lot of changes this year that, if you look back from last year to this year, it makes a lot more sense. It makes it a lot easier for people who are staying on campus who are over age, who are 21. It's still, the school still has to abide by state, federal law, all that stuff. So, of course, it's going to seem strict one way or the other towards people who are not 21. But this year, there's a lot of changes to accommodate the people who are 21. For the most part, I kind of have to agree with it, but in a sense, I do. It's something you're not supposed to be doing, regardless if anybody thinks it's fun or if it's something you do to socialize or relax or whatever. If you're under 21, it's illegal, it's against school policy, stuff like that. It's not necessarily a fun thing for us to deal with when you are doing it because, that's something that you do for fun, but that's also something that we have to understand, you have to understand that you can't be doing in the first place, especially on campus. So, there's not much, you can't really take sides with it, you just kind of have to, as an RA, I have to do my job and take care of, whatever I have to take care of, that sort of thing.